All right, studio crew, we are live on set, and I forgot to set the starting music. Crap. Hopefully, this stream doesn't end up being a train wreck like last time. Though I have a feeling it might. This is supposed to be a chill stream, not listen to a child cry stream. Oh well, what do I do? If I try saying something about it, it would basically be no use. This time I'm actually going to use the PlayStation on stream this time because the stick drift issue on the Xbox that I have, on the Xbox One controller that I have, it's really annoying. Hello, our long name. Okay. Hopefully I can get this to fit right. There you go. There you go. As the title says in the stream, as the title says there, we're going to be watching some YouTube videos, because why not? There you go. Sorry, I'm back. I'm sorry to have y'all hear this. I've already had my 4 cups of coffee and I'm ready to go. Alrighty then, cool. Just hope you're ready to hear a baby cry throughout the background of this stream sometimes. Hope some are ready to hear that. Like that. Now, hopefully this stream won't be a train wreck like last time. Anyways, hello, Engine of Britain. I'll be chilling in the comments for tonight, so expect me to be talking from the chat. Alright. Rescue from McMissile years. What? Sorry that I've been mute for a little while, in case if the child starts acting up. I'm sorry.
Oh, that makes okay. So, is it okay if I get my parents to watch the stream, or no? Because
You can if they want, but if they get concerns about my nephew crying in the background or whatever goes on my end, I don't know what to tell you.
okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's the least of their concerns. What are we gonna watch exactly?
That'll be up for the chat to decide.
Ooh, okay. Engine Britain's here.
Engine of Britain will just be laying low in the chat this time.
We could probably just talk about trains a lot in the chat or something. I don't know. How do people recommend videos to watch?
I don't know. They could just type in chat. Just say like what video they want me to watch or something in chat.
Wait. I got a good one. Hold up.
Lightning Queen. Huh?
I have a really good one. I've been promoting this so much in different sorts of Discord servers. Twice in your server, and maybe in a lot in others. Hold up.
Why do I have a feeling it's something about the Walton Files?
Oh no no no! Even better.
Okay, 10 minutes have passed. Still haven't gotten any suggestions from chat
I have
on
a
what
good
to
one.
watch.
I have a really good one. I just explained the context of it. So yeah.
The Loaned Engines. Alright, let's start with The Loaned Engines.
Wait, no, but my suggestion came first. Oh wait, no, it's not really that long. Oh wait. Which one? Hold up.
Anyway, is this one it?
What?
Oh, that's one.
Yes, that's honey.
Short, sweet, simple to the point. Interesting. Alright, sweet Tinky Winky is starting up. What the hell?
What? Huh? Go and be like, okay, I might.
Oh my god, the Wi-Fi went poof. Really?
I also recommended one. It came before the Loan Engines, so yeah. But it's probably not showing in the top chat, so I'm gonna just test that out. Nope, it's still there. I'm gonna just actually no, I'm gonna type in the private chat so you can read it. Oh dear, it appears as if Joelle is not there. Um, and I'm right back. my thing. I cannot do that. So in the meantime, we might as well just talk about something. So yeah, can y'all even hear me? Meantime. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. What can we talk about? I want to play Christian hip hop, but I don't know if. I know Joel would be okay with it, but it just wouldn't be his favorite. I want to play something funny. What's something funny? Okay, I need to play something funny. What can I play? What can I play that's funny? Oh, wait. Suggestion. Announcement by Welsh Cole. Interesting. Looking through my history, trying to find something interesting we can listen to. I have a good idea. Alright, the original song was made by Bryson Gray. Let's go. There's no ads. There's an ad. Okay, well, that stinks. Okay, now. Here. Clip this and send it to your homosexual friends.
I don't know when everything went so woke. Why is there a feminist in every TV show? I can't watch a movie without seeing rainbows. I can't find a male music artist not wearing girl clothes. I can read your mind, I should be banned on everything. I'm a hateful bigot and everything I say is so mean. I should believe all women because every girl is a queen. Tell me something I don't know. Cause wow, y'all are so predictable. Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy. You want me unhappy. Just maybe I'm not the one that's crazy. Maybe it's all y'all that think men can't have babies. Now you hate me, but it doesn't faze me. I wouldn't wear a dress even if a label paid me. I know. I can read your mind, I should be banned on everything. I'm a hateful bigot and everything I say is so mean. I should believe all women because every girl is a queen. Tell me something I don't know. Cause wow, y'all are so predictable. Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy. You want me unhappy. But I'm like, wow, y'all are so predictable. Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy. You want me unhappy. But I'm like, wow, y'all are so predictable. Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy.
By first video, are you referring to the newest video or their very first video?
The very first video.
No.
What?
Sorry, no.
You read the full thing, right?
Yeah?
You typed the channel name, whatnot.
Gladiotus. First video. No.
Okay. I was gonna say it's really funny, but okay. I had a weird dream. I typed it out in chat, but it's something that I don't know. I don't know if I should do. And I want to see people's thoughts on it and people's constructive criticism and how I could go about doing it while accepting criticism from fans.
This is the kind of thing I have to listen to on my end.
Oh dear. Well, back to the thing. Here, yeah. I don't know where I was, but whatever. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong. Oh wait, no. What am I doing? Stupid.
I don't know when everything went so woke. Why is there a feminist in every TV show? I can't watch a movie without seeing rainbows. I can't find a male music artist not wearing girl clothes. I can read your mind, I should be banned on everything. I'm a hateful bigot and everything I say is so mean. I should believe all women because every girl is a queen. Tell me something I don't know. Cause wow, y'all are so predictable.
Actually, nah, I'm gonna play a different song. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Boy. I gotta wait for Dumbass. Sounds like I said something different, but I didn't. Anyway.
Well, America has experienced a rapid, in fact, a massive inflation in genders. At one point, biologists were allowed to determine what biology was, and there were two, male and female. Now there's agender, bigender, two-spirit, hydra, we could go on forever.
Wait, they, them, his, hers. See, Tim, wait, what are these words? You are confused, why you talking in thirds? You can only be one, it's not what you prefer. You're either one of the two. Whatever's between your two legs is the proof. Whoever gave you the option to choose, man, just sit down and listen, I'm breaking the news. It's only two genders, your parents are jacking you up. They might as well put some crack in your cup. You came out innocent, now you're corrupt. Now you stand on the bridge and you just want to jump. Got these pink-haired devils teaching the kids in the school they are vessels. Used by the enemy, he's just a rebel. Let's turn up the kettle when God gets a hold of him. He won't be gentle. How dare you misgender me? My pronouns are them and theirs. Get it right! Y'all brains in a blender. If you state the obvious, you will be censored. God made your body and you're just the renter. He's the inventor, and he only made two genders. Two genders. He only made two genders. Only two. Look, there's only two genders. I love the science, and it says there's only two genders. Google just told me there's 70 genders. I need the evidence. Where's the defenders? Maybe you're brain dead. You lost your receptors. They banned me because I'm a repeating offender. These are the stakes in their race. I am not giving 1 inch to the gaze. It's funny, the sin that got called is detestable. Now when they claim it, they get all the praise. Evil. We only rocking the blue and the pink. I think that you need to get a new shrink. Now you're denying the science. You think I want answers right now, but you're trying to think. You were assigned one at birth. There's only two genders, man, look at the birds. Men should be straight and women have curves. You just shaking your fist up at God. You got to.
Anyway.
Hi.
Hi.
The Ancient Bryn typed something interesting in the chat. I looked it up. It's 4K. It's 20 minutes. Looks interesting.
Welcome.
Well, this looks interesting.
Look at signal. Even
Okay,
welcome once.
let's have a gander.
Welcome once more to Little Bible. Would you believe it's 7 years since it last was seen on a DVD in VRM? It's almost complete now, just a few little details to do, and it represents this great main line, the East Coast Main Line on Stoke Bank in the summer of 1958. Now, I mentioned 1958, but for this DVD, we're going back to the fine summer of 1938, which was the most important year for the LNER. The year, in fact, when Malachi broke the world speed record and receiver on the DVD.
Ooh, Sterling single. Oh, wow.
In 1938, the LNER got out its 1888 Flying Scotsman set to run alongside the latest 1938 pressure ventilated Flying Scotsman. It was hauled by the Sterling single, and this is represented here by Rapido's latest 422, the most magnificent model.
I'll build model kits.
Slightly unusually, here we have a K4, far from its home in the West Highlands.
Hey, that's part of Timothy's basis.
It's now very near, although even it's probably a little bit late for 1930.
Oh my gosh. Joel, if it makes you feel better, I'm making your original character in Roblox. So I'm making E2 Robbie. So I mean, at least not everything was bad, you know.
The main thing that would make me better at the moment would be peace and quiet on my end. No, like, for y'all on stream, there's no problems on stream, but on my end IRL, some peace and fucking quiet would be nice.
Now I'm just imagining your original character as a 9F. That's the whole thing with 9Fs. They just want peace. Evening Star, Murdoch, Percy the Murdoch, etc. Hold up. I'm gonna ask chat that. Hold up.
Moving on. It's gotten quiet for now. Only time will tell when the little one pipes up again.
Ice bridging, where
Oh, hey.
you make a bridge out of.
Moving on. If you're wondering what that ad was, to put it simple, it's a thing that Tails and I both play.
Another train you'd see in 1938, in fact, up to 1951, was the lead Quint set. 5 cars heading between King's Cross and Leeds, all in the middle of a very, very long train. Stoppers tended to be humble, but little by them. I don't think so. If we had, then. Perfect. Yeah. And look at the signal. We even went as far as replacing the upper quadrant with GNR lower quadrant somersaults. The Scotch Goods was a famous train, fast Green Arrow service introduced in the mid-30s by the Arrow.
Wait, Green Arrow?
It was frequently hauled by V2s, in this case by Green Arrow itself.
Huh. So Green Arrow is technically a goods engine. Interesting.
What? I never thought I would hear that. Wow. Okay. I just learned something new today, I guess.
And there's Mallard, or an A4. Not sure which one, but no, it's green. It's not Mallard, it's green.
Dwight D. Eisenhower, is that you?
Why isn't A4 pulling a goods train? What? Why isn't A4 pulling a goods train? Huh? Okay.
Maybe they were just low on rolling stock?
Slightly earlier than 1938, to be fair, X-Great Central B3s were used on the Pullman services between King's Cross and Leeds. And here we have a beautiful.
Huh. Oh, wow. Look at that point system. I will admit, that point system looks pretty neat.
Prior to bridge strengthening in the Wakefield area, Pacifics were banned from Leeds. However, the Isle of Atlantics made a fantastic job running very, very fast on the Pullman services. The idea for this 1938 weekend, it was suggested it was mine, but it can't be because the whole thing worked. I think it really was a friend called Tony G who sort of sowed the seeds, and the rest of the chaps really just made it happen.
I'll admit, this is oddly satisfying to look at. And it is pretty interesting, too. That's a lineup. Look at that. And there's Mallard just right there.
That might also be Bittern, but I'm not too sure.
Pretty sure Bittern wasn't really painted blue.
Was he?
Unless if it was British Railways blue. Oh! Oof, I thought that Atlantic was going to make a straight-on collision with that train. That, if so, that would have killed it.
Rest in
There's
peace,
A1.
Atlantic.
And by killed it, I mean like killed the mood. that this video is actually kind of giving me. It's kind of make me feel a little bit better. Sure, there's some background disturbances on my end, but at least this video is helping it seem tolerable. Unless it really gets bad, and I'll just have to pause and mute.
Except Graham Nicholas isn't present. He was chasing skiing 50 years after the 15 Guineas specials.
Oh, wow. That is one hell of a yard. Wow. Huh.
The Midland and Great Northern section was represented in 1938 as well. In particular thanks here to Eric Fry, the most knowledgeable man on LNER matters I know, who very kindly loaned several engines for us to use.
Yeah, that would have made sense. Joel would have at some point been at Bytham.
I remember you saying I won't forget.
Bad.
Wait, Bytham is in LNER territory, so just. Oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking it would make sense.
I had the random thought of Joel being a 9F, and now I can't unsee it.
The longest, heaviest goods trains were hauled by the two P1s.
Oh,
Strictly
God.
speaking, they tended to be working south of Peterborough.
Oh,
North of
Jesus.
Peterborough, here at Little Bytham. Why?
Oh, dang, that's big.
I mean, that's what she said. I mean, also, hey, Tails, look at this.
Oh God.
This is a model layout, Tails. Look at that.
I can see the. Oh God.
Look at that. That's crazy, bro.
Seeing this kind of thing work out so smoothly is oddly satisfying.
Is that good or bad?
It's definitely a good thing. When something manages to be oddly satisfying, that's definitely a good thing.
You heard it here, folks.
If I worked at Little Bytham, I mean, wouldn't it just be like any other railway in the LNER?
Dang it.
And wouldn't Bytham just be a passing station?
There we go.
There's an Oeto just passing by, along with I thought that was a Dean Goods for a second, but no, the Dean Goods was from the Great Western.
For a moment, I thought that 280 was a GNR 02/00, or no, GNR 01 or 02. One of those, maybe. Possible.
He's pulling the train brake van first, that's illegal!
Go ahead, redo that.
He's pulling the train brake van first, that's illegal!
What?
He's pulling a train with brake van first, that's illegal. Then again, there's also a brake van on the other end, so it's fine, I guess. Come on, do a nice smooth stop. Nice. Hell yeah. There goes the Atlantic off to the side. Very nice.
I'm also kind of beginning to develop my model train layout a little bit. I just need some grass and some ballast, and it'll actually look pretty cool. Aside from that, I mean, I'm kind of a long ways to actually.
DLNER introduced a brand new pressure ventilated Flying Scotsman set, and here it is behind one of Bresley's celebrated A4s.
Hey, there's Scotsman himself. Well, it's just an A1. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's an A1.
Imagine it's Sunstar.
That'd be an unintended cameo.
Neat.
Then also it would prove my point that this would just be like a passing station that would just pass through en route. There's
The year
Mallard.
before, the coronation had been introduced, and here it is, island on its way south, complete with observation curve, but this is the south.
Oh, jeez.
Seeing things work out so smoothly and perfectly like this is really nice. It's satisfying at that. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
There we go.
There's this little goods engine just casually going by. And Jesus Christ, look at how much freight. Look at how many freight cars he's pulling behind him. Imagine if they were all troublesome little shits, he'd just be going 5 times faster, you know?
Don't mind me. I'm just passing through with my train. Nothing
Imagine if all those trucks were all troublesome little shits. Oh god, they'd be flying through the station like, wee!
Absolutely not.
Right from Sturrock's days,
There's an Atlantic.
Great Northern had a mantra, one engine, one train. And here we have a C1 proving just that.
I want an Atlantic. Instead, I got this. Why?
Here's an A4 just going by.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, Tails, you want to know something funny earlier?
What?
An ad for a game we both play popped up, and it was ad from a YouTuber you watch, and oh my god, two Atlantics are double heading.
The one engine, one
I
train.
could probably do that since I have a model layout of my own.
And here's a pair of C1s doing what they did really well, running fast.
It was supposed to be.
But yeah, Tails, you heard what I said, right?
I heard ya.
A YouTuber that you watch of a game that we both play actually appeared in an ad.
Oh.
It had to do with an ice
From the
bridge.
fast to the slow, an LNR rail car. Probably not seen it for violence.
Daisy? Nah, just kidding.
Crap, 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 crap.
Do you know Hobby Lobby has hundreds?
Can it, Hobby Lobby? No
Wait,
one
no, I
cares.
need that grass.
Oh my god.
I need that grass mat, man.
Oh my God.
They just ran a red signal. What's wrong with them?
How dare you? How could you?
They just ran a red signal. There's this other guy going through. Wait, hang on. Was that a Raven A2? Wait, what?
Wait, what's that? Wait, yo, I want to know.
Let's see. It is. It is a Raven A2. That son of a bitch actually got some screen time. God damn it. What? Damn it. Why the hell did that bastard get some screen time? Why?
Because it can.
What's happening?
You know, that one prick that said that yeah, utter
Well.
fat R words. Yeah. And there he goes.
Oh. That.
Serves him right on pulling a goods train. That bastard doesn't deserve passengers.
Little did you know. It was
Little
did you know. It was 98462 this whole time.
No, that was 87546.
The milk train was an interesting working from industry in Staffordshire to London, here hauled by yet another, as the rest are, Hector C1.
Another C1 pulling a milk train? Huh.
I bet I'd see that. Hey.
During the summer, fogmen's huts tended to be placed on their side, as seen here. I assure you, it hasn't fallen over.
There we go. That is 6. Yeah.
I think the blue I gave Robbie is a little bit too dark. But if y'all ever, when we get done with this, I'll just show him it.
The question is, why? Sometimes I see, why are there coaches that have 3 bogies instead of just the usual 2 for one coach? It makes it look like 2 coaches are just like those symbiotic twins or something.
Those are, oh yeah.
Here goes an A4.
Wait a minute. You guys know those like you guys know like those coaches that like share like Like that? No, like.
And now the
How do I
finale,
explain it?
July the 3rd, 1938.
Oh my
Duddington,
God, that's
Gray,
my
and
lord.
Jenkins are on the footplate of Mallard, breaking the world speed record. Here she is, flashing to Little Ivan at well over 2 miles a minute. I always believe that credit should be given where it's due. And may I please thank Graham King, Graham Nicholas, Jonathan Williams, Roy Mears, and Jesse Sim for helping put together this DVD, because the stock you see running on it is really the Grantham stock built and operated by those chaps. And particular thanks to Jesse who helped me make the DVD.
Huh. That really was something. And it was pretty satisfying.
Yo, I got like trains and whatnot. We can like recreate that same reaction, but with mine. Hold up, give me a moment. I just gotta. Reach the plug. Okay, there we go. Alright, my camera. Yep, still operational.
By the way, y'all want to know something pretty interesting?
What's up?
Someone actually challenged me to make an engine. Someone actually challenged me to edit an engine in either Tom Toys Land, Tom Toys World, whichever. But
Was it King Edward the Third or?
no, I've already done the King class. I've already done that. But it's this.
Ooh, I'm pretty curious to see what it is. Oh.
Someone actually challenged me to make this engine. It's coming up soon.
Elm Grove, Wisconsin. Oh my goodness! It's
Someone actually challenged me to make this.
It's the I forgot what engine that is. I know I haven't. Oh, my poster's down. No wonder I can't see it. What do you think the context would be for that edit? And then AM Productions in chat is like, it was me.
Granted, though, the way Aiden Productions did it at first, it was just a James reskin with a Scottish twin tender. But with how I do things, I'm going the full mile. No reskins or whatnot. Like, sure, technically, kind of, but still, no. I'm going all the way.
I think Hank and Sam would be very helpful in that situation.
God, that's a gorgeous engine. Look at that.
Now imagine that as a Thomas character.
And yeah, it was from like this morning too. It was around that time, like Tails just woke up and I told her about that challenge. And yeah, I accept that challenge. And y'all know what Tails told me?
What?
Tails, I guess you remember what you said this morning, but I'm not sure. But like, if she saw one of these steam engines in real life, she would definitely be amazed. And she would snap a photo.
Yeah, I would.
I know, I'd be amazed.
So would I. And no, I'm not gonna say it because it's revealing. Because it would reveal personal information. So no, I'm not gonna say it. Minnesota City.
Minnesota. This looks cool, and I'm curious to see how this is gonna go.
Wait.
Oh, the big boy. You know, somebody actually managed to make a model of the big boy in the Tom Toys World Discord server. It was nuts. The thing was huge, especially compared to Thomas. Jesus Christ. There he goes. If I were to make an edit of that, it would somehow be on the MARS. Just like Natsuki and well, mainly Sayori, but Natsuki kind of, but deep down, yes, she would. Like they would be quavering in fear of that, and Natsuki just be like, "How the hell are the rails supporting you? How the hell is this possible?"
I just do what I do.
Seriously, look at that.
I'm just imagining this guy having like.
Wait, hang on. Aiden Productions actually saw 4014. The
Wait,
big boy.
what? Boy, you lucky.
And this one? Andy, what kind of train show did you go to?
Boy,
What?
you lucky.
They double-headed a train? What? Okay.
Well, I'm all the way like on the opposite side of where they're at. I think. I did. And you brain did too? You lucky little thing. Now I gotta see me a big boy. I gotta see me a class 4000.
I wonder if this engine would be capable of going 100 miles an hour. Probably not, and it would be stupid dangerous, but hey, it'll look dope as hell.
Well,
See it pass by so fast.
Well, you never know until you try. Whee! Oh, I remember. Hold up. Joel, I have a question. It's about the FNF HD thing. I think he left. Oh, no, he didn't. Late. Oh, no.
And yeah, on the MARS, that engine there would not need its second tender. That's for sure. Hell, it'd be too big to go literally anywhere other than just the dockyard. And even so, that dockyard would be a bit of a stretch. Even so, it wouldn't really be able to go anywhere.
Imagine like the edit just being like this thing like on a curb. On a curve, just like not able to like go around it, and it's just like, oh shucks. Going out. I can imagine Jaw just saying like, I accept that challenge in the most like epic voice imaginable. I accept that challenge.
You're just gonna burn down your
That
was cool with you.
But yeah, to think Aiden Productions there challenged me to make that engine.
An engine like that of all things.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh no.
oddly enough, this stream seems to be turning out better than last time. And that's a shocker.
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, Tails probably already asked you this, but Joel, you know about the FNF HD mod?
Uh-huh.
What if you used your toys to like make that like for your remix music videos or something?
If I were to use my actual models, and good luck.
Like, wait, what models?
Of like my actual engines there, yeah, good luck.
Tommy stuff?
Yeah. Again, good luck.
All right. Wait, no, I didn't mean like me. I meant like you.
Yeah, I know. For me making something like that.
Okay.
Stop. What do you
Okay.
want?
And production chat says, fun railroad fact. That was an engine that was a 28882. Yeah, America's definitely made a lot of cool engines.
Yeah. Add.
Oh, you. She is very scratching in it. Oh. Oh, thank God. Three more. Ah!
There is actually something that caught my eye. Oh, this is the one I'm talking about. This is the one I wanted to show you.
Oh.
Seeing this here?
Wait, is that Lionel Ogage?
I think it is. Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh, that's Lionel Ogage. I got that type of track. Like, Ogage.
That's fast.
Wow.
Why do I like running these trains so fast? Totally breaking the rules. I have a fun idea for this video. What
Oh,
would
you
that
son of a bitch.
Have you ever wondered what a model
Okay,
train
Tails.
looks like running at its top prototypical
Still in
speed?
the game, by the way, fighting bosses.
I guess I'm on my own. I was reading about trains the other night, because that's kind of what I do. And I was reading through specifications of some of my favorite train engines. Things like height, weight, tractive effort. And then I saw top speed. That piqued my interest. Let's pick out some engines and see what they look like running at their maximum operating speed. I really hope we don't crash anything tonight. Gotta prepare for anything.
Dad, Mom wants the pillows back.
Tell her to give me 10 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Jeez.
Oh boy. Let's see how this
There's
goes.
been major scenery changes since our last video. What am I doing? Ugh.
Stuff.
These past 2 weeks have been packed with art and tears
and stress and lots of Sculptamold. It was on smooth.
Okay.
But the end result has given us some great scenes to use for the trains that we're going to run tonight. Any idea what we should run? To the engine wall. I have selected 4 engines to use for this test. The first is my favorite engine of all time, the New York Central Dreyfuss Hudson. If you told me I could only have 1 engine to run for the rest of my life, it would be this engine. Next up for our test is the Amtrak AEM7. When my wife was in graduate school, I rode the Amtrak Northeast Regional almost every other weekend to go see her. And it was pulled by none other than this AEM7. Keeping with our modern theme, we're going to look at some modern freight engines. In this case, I picked a handful of modern CFX engines. I even threw a DPU in there. And the 4th engine for our test, the Union Pacific 4014 Big Boy. Seeing a machine of that size running at speed, there's nothing like it. If you're looking for trains like these, check out trains.com. That's trains with a Z. And make sure you use the code RVP Trains at checkout for $10 off your next order, $50 more. To test the prototypical speed, I'm going to use my MTH DCS remote. MTH is great because it lets you set the speed to the exact scale mile per hour. Pretty fascinating. The readout on the screen will show you increments in true 148 scale miles per hour. Now, I know I have some Lionel engines in the mix tonight, so the way we're going to do those is I'll pace them with another MTH engine to make sure that I set my speed. And we'll go over what those speeds are going to be in just a minute. Let's kick things off with my favorite, the Dreyfuss Hudson. Are you excited? I am. Like I said before, if I could only keep 1 engine, it would be this one, and probably the Post-War 773. Too many Hudsons. This engine was rated at a top speed of 120 miles per hour. 120 miles per hour.
6 under Mallard.
I was crazy enough to try it. Check this out. 120 miles an hour.
Sheesh.
Dang, look at him go.
Okay, maybe that's too fast. Let's dial it back to more of a prototypical speed, shall we? The 20th Century Limited, pulled by the Dreyfuss Hudson, ran at an average speed of about 60 miles per hour, give or take. So we're going to set this train at 60 miles per hour, which is still fast by model railroading standards. Let's go. The Amtrak AEM7 that I'm holding has never been run on this channel. So here we go. This is a great one to pick because we've done the Amtrak Acela several times. We haven't done this one yet. This is one fast little engine. This train can buzz up the Northeast Corridor at 120 miles an hour. The AEM7 is also referred to as a toaster because it looks like a toaster. Toaster. That's a silly name. Ooh. Want to see what 120 miles an hour looks like on my layout? Modern These are trains we see every day. Or maybe. I don't get to see a train every day. But hopefully a lot of you do. There's something fascinating about seeing a train moving at speed, especially when you're sitting at a railroad crossing and it just comes rolling by. The engines I've picked are capable in real life of running at a top speed of 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, they could run it in E2 space. Oh, God.
For the grand finale, how fast is the biggest engine in my collection?
The
Union
big
Pacific
boy.
4014 Big Boy. The top speed of this massive machine is 80 miles per hour. That is fast, considering the size, weight of this engine. The Union Pacific Big Boy weighs over 1 million pounds. 1 million pounds. 1 million pounds moving at 80 miles per hour.
1 million pounds at 80 miles an hour. That's got to be terrifying.
I mean, looks like it's running smoothly to me.
Huh?
It looks like it's running smoothly to me.
But just Tails, imagine this. A really, really heavy object going at a fast speed.
The average operating speed for the Union Pacific Big Boy is 50 miles an hour. So let's stick to that for the rest of this run session.
Just imagine that, Tails. How terrifying do you think that would be? Something that is 1 million pounds going at 80 miles an hour. Imagine how terrifying that would be.
I mean, if there were actual people in there, then yeah, that would be terrifying.
Not unless you're in a passenger coach or something, or in the cab, but still. If you're actually on the engine, like on the footplate or something, then yeah, you better be holding on for dear life.
Joel, that's literally what I said.
Oh.
Fudge it. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, wrong loop. I'm stupid. I don't know what I was panicking for.
The videos.
Agent of Britain says video suggestion Split Milk by Carson's video workshop.
Split Milk?
Wait,
That's
no,
what it said.
But I sent a thing in the private chat.
It's in the live chat. The freak. Wait. You know what? I'll shut my mouth. I have zero idea what I'm talking about anymore.
Fun running these trains at speed. Leave me a comment. Which train did you?
Which train did I like? Death. Ah, that thing from 8 months ago. Okay.
Daisy had never much cared for trucks. Though long past her days of lying to get out of pulling them, she still preferred to travel light. She begrudgingly accepted that pulling the milk tankers from the dairy was just part of the job. One morning, she arrived as usual at the junction. Richard was there, chanting his slow goods. "Oh, good morning, Daisy," he smiled. "Have a nice off." In his distraction, Richard had forgotten his trucks. They groaned in pain from their unexpected. Sorry, Richard called back to them. Now let me tell you something, sneered Daisy. I made for these.
Oh god, that face.
She shuddered and paused impressively. If I absolutely must become a meandering goods, I'll not have my efforts go to waste because you mainline engines get careless. Richard gulped. You'll pull these trucks with the utmost care. I don't want to hear that the milk was churned to butter by the time you delivered it.
I want to keep Ayaka here.
Without another word, Daisy flounced away.
Let's do this.
Richard was speechless. He took Daisy's words to heart and shunted the tankers onto his train without any bumping. Richard breathed when he reached the goods yard. He was having a rest when the yard manager came up. "You've only brought half our milk." "We were given 2 tankers," explained Richard's driver patiently. "Yeah," continued the manager, "but one of them is bone dry." The driver went to inspect. Sure enough, the first tanker was empty. "Can't say I'm surprised," muttered the yard manager, "given Richard is the one who brought them."
Darn.
Richard was most upset. He thought he'd been very gentle with the trucks. "Oh dear," he thought, "what will Daisy say?" "That clumsy buffoon." "Oh, come on, bit Daisy," Percy yawned. "You can't complain all night. How would you feel if he'd done the same to your precious mail vans? They'd be finding letters across the island for weeks. I shan't bring the milk again if he's to be collecting it." "I'd like to see you tell the Fat Controller that," Toby chuckled to himself. "That doesn't seem like Richard," said Thomas. "He may be a bit clumsy, but to bang the whole load out, something doesn't add up." Daisy lost patience. "I delivered the milk. Richard took the milk. Richard lost the milk by the time he arrived at the yard. What, pray tell, doesn't add up?" Thomas said nothing more. He didn't wish to argue, but knew something was not right. Daisy was still in a foul mood next morning. She went up to the tankers with a bang. "Watch it," they grumbled. Daisy took no notice. She was thinking only of what she'd say to Richard when they next met. Not long after Daisy had left, Thomas brought Annie and Clara to the platform. He was just braking when he felt his wheels start to slip. What on earth? He cried. Thankfully, he hadn't been going fast and came to a stop. He peered down. Something wet and white was glistening on the rails.
That sounds sus.
Uh-oh.
At the junction, Daisy was waiting impatiently.
Hey, Walsh.
At last, Richard puffed in. Not enough to be reckless, Daisy began. Now you're tardy too. Oh, sorry, Richard huffed. There was a care on the line. Fitting, Daisy interrupted. I don't suppose you picked her up to replace the next load you'll inevitably lose. That's enough. Is the station master. Daisy, he began, could you explain why only one of your tankers is full of milk? I'm sorry, sir, but I believe you're mistaken. Is that so? Then why is there a trail of milk behind you? Daisy was horrified. Milk was all over the rails. It seems your tanker was leaking, added the station master. I've just spoken with the dairy manager. Admittedly, maintenance on these trucks has not been their top priority. However, it seems your displeasure with trucks has worsened the problem. I'm sure the Fat Controller will have more to say on the matter. He turned and walked back to his office. Daisy felt awful. Oh, I'm sorry, Richard, she cried. I've been such a fool, so horrid to you. It's all right, smiled Richard. We'll call it water, rather milk under the bridge. Besides, look at the bright side. What bright side? Daisy asked, astounded.
There we go.
You left a nice treat for the stray cats on the line side.
Huh.
Both engines chuckled in delight. Soon the dairy had mended all the tankers. The Fat Controller did have more to say on the matter. In short, he ordered Daisy to deliver only milk until she learned to be more careful. Daisy still doesn't like trucks. However, she's most happy that she arrives at the junction, where her new friend Richard greets her with a welcoming whistle.
Watch, this stream's gonna be hit as made for kids. Watch.
Bro.
I've got the lag.
Oh yeah, Connors, I just realized, as you were saying.
Oh, here. Is this shade of blue too dark?
Yeah, it's a bit dark.
Alright, hold up. I need to find some. Okay, here. We'll use this. Alright, I'll go through the other colors. How about this blue? Does this blue look good?
I wasn't like this before.
Well, I wouldn't want his blue to hurt the eyes.
So, alright, let's see here. How about this?
That seems to be a bit close to a northwestern blue, doesn't it?
This?
That's northwestern blue?
No, it's apparently lapis.
Lapis? That doesn't sound too
Apparently.
bad.
Oh, so this is the sort of color you want Robbie to be? So that's a yes?
I guess so.
All right, let's get to work.
Oh, and by the way, some time ago I saw Thomas Creepypasta. It was bad. Don't even bother watching it. It was bad.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, don't even bother watching that Creepypasta. It's just really bad.
Is it the one by Alex?
It was called. Let me see.
Am scored.
It was called. Believe it was 984867. But yeah, don't bother watching that. A creepypasta is bad.
Well, that name's too complicated for me to even type out anyway.
It's not scary. It's more stupid than anything.
I spied the Geodad and a Goba.
Huh. Alright.
I'm gonna talk to them. Okay.
Oh yeah. And also, this.
This Morning Star Farms.
That's an ad.
Boy.
Don't.
Boy.
Okay,
better.
My God.
Oh.
That's better.
He's gone.
I was in awe.
If this
or do not exist. No.
No.
First time.
Okay.
salad. By the way,
What?
I should know
You and I are on the same page.
Okay. I went for the Jacksepticeye bit.
first one we should tackle is
God damn it.
God damn it.
how do I turn off the
Oh. No, no.
Yeah.
oh my God, it's gonna happen. Wow,
There they all were.
what a number. Now I can say
Oh God.
Dead.
Ravioli, give me security, Bricioli.
Hey, Five Nights at Freddy's fans.
Oh.
I'm banishing
You to the shadow realm. No.
No, not again, please.
I'm not a good place. Hey, Mr. Hunt.
Also, another reason why I haven't been uploading as much is actually because I don't exist anymore.
Hey, Monty. Hey, Candy. Little chip. Oh.
Okay.
Ned there. Okay. Hi.
Bro, where are you on right now?
Yeah.
That squeal totally doesn't sound like a certain somebody.
Hello. Oh, not that.
Lives are over.
Hi. That was something. Son of a...
Why you like this?
I think I got it.
Oh yeah, there was this dope animation I saw. Check this out.
Hey, stop.
That was a dope animation.
That wasn't too bad, actually. Anyway, I think I got the color scheme right this time.
I'm ahead out, lads, and I see you all next time. Peace, love, and virtues. All right.
Well, how's this?
Doesn't look too bad.
I look in the cab to make sure everything is a certain color. Just sniff around in many areas. Overall, everything looks good. So there you have it, Robbie. He will be a very important part in the upcoming original character show I'm doing. Little leak if y'all want it, I guess. Right. Hold up. There. This is a likely estimation of what it's gonna look like when it comes out. So, yeah.
Cool.
Well, got him off the list. That's good. Less trains to the model, the better.
Oh yeah, Tails.
Yes.
If it's okay, may I show a thing that you did for our our friendship thing? I'm sure you'll recognize it pretty quickly.
Yeah, because it's my video. Am I still the only one that still feels proud about it?
I can see why, yeah.
Alex says yes. Dang it.
It was still nice, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, and also this. Damn it.
Thursday Green Murder.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, and there's also this thing Bobo made.
Looks like it's that time of year.
No!
Bear the bad news, but this certainly isn't your day. What are you talking about, Dan?
It's net season.
Nut season? What's that supposed to be? Unfortunately, it's that time of year where I finally get Ligma. What the hell is Ligma?
Ligma nuts.
You screwy rabbit! I'm not falling for that bullshit! Not again! Oh, Dan. Wait a second. Hey, wait. I know word. Wait a second.
My nuts weigh a ton.
All right, I'm not falling for nothing. Don't even give me that. Oh, that's too bad, Dan. I'm gonna have to tell Candace. Wait. This conversation is over. I'm out of here. All right, Dan. We got me caught. Yeah, you're right, Bugs. I sure got you caught.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Christ almighty.
That is stupid. Yeah, that is so dumb. So, what now?
That's a good question.
I'm just getting along with Paimon.
Oh, I suggested something in the private chat for you if you want to watch that. It's really well. It's really good. No, it's really well. It's oh my gosh, the editing on it is really good. I highly recommend you check that out. Keeps you from being bored, which I can relate to.
All right, real quick, I'll be right back.
For a second, I thought Joel was gonna do like the freaking wah. Just
Wait, that was that song?
well,
Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. I hear the dogs clouting the night. Cheers, only whispers have some quiet conversation. Wee, 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 wee.
it's your turn. It's this one.
And now I'm thinking of Bless the Rains in Africa. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What's that thing? I went to the test from Monday to the bay. We had a deep and general shower. Then the hill go just for the tower. I was sitting on the road, looking on the A. Yeah.
Way, 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 way.
Waluigi, I hate you.
I'm just thinking of like what, like the
Sad,
African song.
sad Waluigi noises.
I remember that video of Waluigi singing Africa.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a classic.
This will definitely be something that Tails will get more than the viewers here. But there's something that at least Tails and I both think is better than that.
What?
A certain cow character from the game we both played doing the Polish cow dance. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right, Tails? Right, Tails?
Huh?
About the about the certain cow character from a game we play doing the Polish cow dance.
Uzi?
Yeah.
Then, yeah. Why?
Infinitely better than one of those memes you just mentioned. Well, there seems to be not much else to watch.
Wait, no. I sent a thing in the private chat. Wait, Is my thing mute? Oh, it's not mute. If it was mute, then that'd explain everything.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
All right.
In the past couple
Yes,
weeks,
that's the one.
the layout, whether that be engines, cars, or anything in between. However, we really haven't taken much of a chance to show off the layout itself. So, in today's video, I thought I'd take you on a tour of my layout. First stop here at Ashton and travel up North Juniper and back. I explain why my railroad is called the NJNA Scenic Railroad and why I modeled that. I'll show you some of my favorite scenes in the layout as well, and everything in between. So I hope you're as excited as I am, so let's get started.
Oh, wow. 8:44.
Every layout needs to have some good track. And for me, the track that I used in the end was Lionel Fast Track. Now, I know Lionel Fast Track has its reputation of being either really great or really terrible, but for me, it wasn't actually my first choice. My first choice was actually MT Scale Tracks, and the reason for that is because growing up as a kid, I would read the MT Trail King catalogs. In the back of these catalogs were a bunch of really cool layout track plans, and there was one that always stood out to me, and that was the Scale Tracks Main Street layout. Now, I thought this was super cool because it was two interconnected loops, basically just one big loop, but in my 3-year-old brain, I thought they were two separate loops, and had a giant town in the middle, with two sidings on each end, which allowed for switching operations and point-to-point operations on there, which I thought was really cool. So it was my dream to build that layout. So when I was old enough to buy Scale Tracks, I went on eBay and I bought an oval Scale Tracks 054 with some crates. And when they finally came in, I put them together. I was really excited. I ripped everything off my layout, all the fast track off, and I put it together. And I realized how terrible Scale Tracks is. Aesthetically, it's very beautiful, but in terms of running quality-wise and just its reliability, I never liked it. It was warped, it didn't fit properly, it was really fragile, and the thing that I like is it takes about 16 pieces to make a circle, traditionally L54, but one, I would ship 15, but I only need 14 to put it together. It's a whole nightmare. And yes, people will probably tell me, oh, you probably didn't put together, or blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I've tried every way under the sun to make this stuff work. It is just not good. And running trains in this is even a bigger nightmare. Here's an example from my buddy Matt, train lover. He was running on this, one of the standard numbers layouts, and you can see that engine just bouncing all over the place. So at that point, I couldn't even return the product. The seller refused to take it back, and Teach wasn't much help at that point. So I was $200 down the hole. Now, I was in a kind of a rock and tuck place here, and I was like, what am I going to do? I like looking at this track, but I already spent a lot of money on track, and I don't want to waste my money again. So I looked at what I got, I had Fast Track, and went, screw it. I'm going to stick with Fast Track. So that's what I did. Now, the layout went through many different redesigns. In fact, the current layout design right now is actually the third or fourth stage. However, the core concept of the layout is that there'd be two central loops and a yard, or at least a couple of spurs. And I played around with the idea. I had 036 in the inner loop and 060, and I did two loops 060 with two sidings towards the front of the layout. And there were a couple things that I liked and things that I didn't like. I just wanted a big yard for switching. And I finally came up with the final design, which was after I was browsing through Pinterest one day, I found the Black River Junction track plan. And I'll put on the screen right now. And one of the reasons I really like this track plan is I really like the switchback style for the yard. I thought it was really cool, and how it was two different parts of the layout. You had the downtown area and you had the yard section. I thought that was really cool. So for my layout, I settled upon a combination of Main Street and this, but mostly I took inspiration for my layout from Black River Junction. Now, the million-dollar question. Why is it called the North Juniper and Ashton Scenic Railroad? Well, that's because there are two locations on the layout. That's the town of Ashton, and the end of the line is North Juniper. And those are names that I just thought were cool, that a friend and I came up with, and I just liked how they sounded together. So that's why the name stuck. Now, for terms of why is this in railroad, well, this goes back to an idea I had as a child. Back when I was a kid and Hobby Town USA used to have train stuff all the time, I went and would grab a free Walker's. Well, one year in a Walker's catalog, there was an article called Model All Your Favorite Railroads. And I'll show it on screen in this very water-damaged catalog. I still have it. And basically it explained how you could model anything that you wanted without being restricted to a specific railroad or a specific region, because railroad museums have a bit of everything. Combined with my developing love for steam excursions, and I was watching a lot of videos of steam in the valley at Cuyahoga Valley with 765, I thought I would bring a little bit of that to my layout. So I designed a point-to-point scenic railroad. So it would start in the town of Ashton and go all the way up to North Juniper and back. Now the way the layout's set up is the front of the layout is set up as the town of Ashton, and I'd like to keep this layout feeling like your average Americana downtown. And that I feel like I got accomplished pretty well with the buildings and the way they're set up. You follow the main line on the inner loop, and that takes you all the way up to North Juniper Yards. And on the other side, you have a completely different feel. You don't feel like you're in a small town anymore. It's all industry. And I found that really, really cool. In North Juniper Yard, we have features like a Coleman Tower, an engine shed, and there's even a warehouse there too. And then across the tracks from there, there's also a general store. But we'll get into those in just a little bit. Moving back down to the town of Ashton, we have Main Street. And Main Street consists of 4 Rail King buildings. And I actually got these all on a lot from a gentleman on eBay who sold them as is. So that included all 4 buildings together, with figures, with the lights, with the custom signs as well. And that was a complete steal. I couldn't pass up on that. And it has a very prominent part in my layout. Now, aside from looking pretty and giving that nice Americana downtown feel, it also serves as a really important part of the layout, and that serves as the scenic divider. As you can see, it's very hard to see the backside of the layout, and these 4 buildings serve as a really nice little wall to separate the two. Now, as beautiful as these buildings are, I don't intend to keep them here forever. After recently visiting a good friend of mine, Matt Rochford, or West Chicago Model Railroad, and seeing his layout, he has a lot of wood concealments and large buildings, and genuinely, I think they really bring it together. So, at some point in the future, I'd like to buy some of those and make my layout look better. Now, going down Main Street, we come down to this American flag with some soldiers and some tanks. And this is a little way for me to incorporate my love of World War II history and tanks as well. And I put 2 of my favorites. This is a Russian KV-2 tank with a giant howitzer on it, aptly named Stalin's refrigerator, and a Churchill tank, which is one of my favorite tanks. If you walk around my layout, actually one of the shelves I used to store my rolling stock, there's a bunch of tanks here, and on my workbench, you can also see these girls and Panzer figures with tanks on them, which is where my love of tanks came from. But I wanted to include that on the layout, just to show a little bit of my other interests as well. Now, moving further down, we have a house on the other end of town, and this house is actually a little bit of a carryover from the other layout design from the Black River Junction layout. And I just thought it'd be a nice way to transition. And also, I noticed that my previous layouts didn't really have any good houses, so, you want people to live on your layout. So that's why I have that included there. I don't know how I want to incorporate it fully quite yet, but I will do that at some point or another. Now, moving down close to the tracks, we have this little railroad park. And here we have a little statue of a Lionel pre-war engine and a little Lionel water tower. And I thought it'd be a really cool to sometimes at railroad station to see a caboose or something there, or what have you. And I will rotate it out from this little statue or to a caboose. I don't have room for on my shelf, just to show it off a little bit. So it will change from time to time. And this little water tower, it's porcelain. If you take the top off, you'll see it's actually a salt and pepper shaker. It it's a little bit of an oddball and probably will replace it with the scale item at some point. However, I always thought it was really funny, so I'm going to keep it there for the meantime. Now, moving to the tracks, we have the train station. This is actually a Rail King train station. You don't see these very often. You usually see the really big passenger stations, but this thing, I love it. It is just the right small town station kind of feel, and it reminds me of an old BMW promotional video where you see this giant Class A or Y6 being pulled up with a freight train seeing loaded up and pulled. And I wanted to kind of mark it. So that's why that's there. And next to it is the classic water tower. This is actually a Menards piece, and living in the Midwest, Menards are pretty, there's one less than 5 minutes away from my house. So while these were basically gone online, you can't find them as much anymore on Menards, but I was actually able to go to a local Menards one day at a chance, and they had one left over, so I snagged it up immediately. It's a beautiful water tower. So for anyone looking for a cheap water tower, if you can get it for the price that it goes for normally, I definitely recommend it. And there are many different plans for what I'm going to do in the future for this, but for now, I'm pretty content with the content I gave of that. Now, following the main line, we see that coming into the town of Ashton, there's a very, very large mountain. Now, this was actually my first ever scenery attempt on the layout. Now, I put ground cover down before and all that stuff, but this was my first proper challenge. And this is actually from a singular mountain diorama kit that you can get from Hobby Lobby. It's only ground cover items and trees. But for a first attempt, it's really not that bad, and it gives a little bit of a scenic border to the edge of the layout. And I really like the look of it. I love watching trains come through, and watching my now riding series, you can probably tell it's one of my favorite shots. It's not the most perfect in the world, and you can definitely see with close scrutiny that there is some plaster cloth that pokes through. So if I were to redo this, I'd probably sculpt some molds, cover it up, and have some better ground cover. But for the most part, it's a pretty good defining feature on the layout, and I'm pretty content with it. Now, following the main line even further to the opposite and just on the edge of town, we have this little corn house. And this was one of the attempts to see what I did as a kid. Now, it has been modified here and there. There are some little hills and trees and all that, but this is actually a new building. I used to have a plastic little house that I got when I was a child, but I replaced it with an MTH when I bought from my local hobby shop. It's one of the few places that have figures outside of Main Street, and I've got a little lemonade stand with 2 kids selling lemonade, and why they're placing the tracks, I have no idea. Sometimes, maybe the engineer stopped and buy some lemonade. Or there is a little lady right here. It's the mother doing some gardening, and so I had a couple corn rows and some flowers and vegetables. And in the back there's the father painting, and there he's painting the house across the tracks. But he's painting endings going by. Hopefully when the steam trains go by, they don't blow some paint there. But moving on from there, we have a corner forest that we've got here. And I love watching train go through this forest. Now, it's been redone recently. Here is a before and after shot. Going from Hobby Lobby trees to these Grand Central trees. I love these trees so much. I got them once from my coffee shop, and I've been using them ever since. And I intend to buy so many more. But they really help to be a nice scenic divider here. I love trains going through this little cut in the terrain. On the back here, we've actually got some World War II German soldiers. Now, in the little lore of my layout, I like to imagine that they are reenactment soldiers, so nothing too crazy with the Germans on the land in the US, but these I actually got from a little bit of a lot that I got from Goodwill. They were 1/48 scale, so I was like, hey, that's always good. So I bought them as a kid, and I decided that whoever worked hard to paint these figures, they should be put on a diorama or a layout so they can be appreciated. So that's why they're here. And then moving down the line to the other side, past North Juniper Yard, we have, as I mentioned before, the general store. And the general store is going to be one of the next parts of the layout that I'll see next. As you can see, I put a little bit of some planning into it, but this is a brand new general store. I used to have a completely different one. It's made of porcelain, you can see it here. But I recently bought this at Chicago Hobby. It was from another layout that was recently taken down. And I bought it as a replacement, and I just love the detail, whether that be the classic ads on the side of the building, the fruits and vegetables in the front. It looks beautiful. So it's a very welcome addition to the layout, and will be the next part of the layout that I will work on doing scenery for next. So I love it. It's so cool. Now lastly, we arrive at North Juniper Yard, and this is another favorite spot on the layout for me. I love just sitting back on this stool here and just looking at the layout from this perspective because it looks so busy and industrial. The front part of the layout looks very Americana. This part, it's all railway, it's all business. Now, the layout here is divided into 3 spurs, and you have the one that goes into the engine shed, one that goes under the cooling tower, and the front engine storage track. So, going into the engine storage track, this is where you'll normally find Nickel Plate Road 759 sitting. And this is where I usually store my engines, so I don't have to take them off the layout, and especially with the 759. As you can see from my previous videos, and from this one right here, the 759 is actually a weathered engine. However, it hasn't had a chance to get clear coated, and that's perfectly fine. It just means I have to be really careful with it. But the person who did it was actually my friend Angel. He did a beautiful job on it, and I definitely do intend to send more engines to him. So whenever he gets a chance, he's going to clear coat it for me. So, but at the moment, I don't like taking out the handle too much because I don't want the weathering powder to come off. So this is a really nice place to keep that engine. Now, the way that the switches are set up is a switchback, similar to the Black Junction design. However, the downside with it is in that track plan, it goes off to a separate area and crosses over the main line. I don't have that advantage because my layout is pretty small. So the way that happens is just that realistically, I can only fit a steam engine into that front switch. Diesel engine is all the way to the end, and I can pack it into the engine shed. However, realistically, I can't really do as big of switching operations as I originally intended. However, that's perfectly fine. This yard can serve mostly as an aesthetic, and that's all right for what I need it for. I can just pick up rolling stock, pick up engines. It's not that big of a deal. And with the rare museum idea that I had before, you're just displaying rolling stock. It's not that much of an actual switching yard or anything like that. Moving on to the engine shed, this is also loading I picked up from my local hobby shop, and I just love the weathered look. From it one sitting around the hobby shop until being painted by the previous owner, it is just great. And it also, just like the downtown buildings, serves as a scenic divider. You can't see past the engine shed into the other side of the layout, which is great. And like I said, really seals the deal that this is an industrial side of the layout. And then the final big building that we have here on this side of the yard is the cooling tower. And this is just a plastic fill cooling tower. It's just put together, no paint or anything like that. It's stupid easy. But it really helps to bring together the railroad yard. So I usually have it facing the engine track, and that's where all my steam engines get the coal from. The last building in
I wanted to quickly mention that it hit the 2-hour mark.
It changed names and changed ownership a few times with different placard signs you can put in. But this is actually
I gotta go. So.
This is the first Menards building I ever bought.
All right, see you, Connors.
And it's pretty cool. It actually looks really, really awesome on this layout. It's a nice scenic divider like everything else layout. But I just love the industrial look. It really brings the whole look of it together. I kicked around the idea of actually replacing with other Menards buildings, but for now I'm pretty happy with where it is. Right next to it is a little platform. Now you may have noticed this in my running session video. So Johnny, what the heck is this for? Well, I've debated putting a station or a switch tower up here. And this, I can't decide quite yet. I'm still trying to see what I'd like to do. With the lore of my layout, and it'd be nice to have a station here at North Juniper so people can get off. But at the same time, it might be a little bit odd with that Menards building right next to it, so I was thinking maybe a switch tower. I don't fully know, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think a little freight depot would look good, or should I have a switch tower? But this yard is something that I really wanted as a kid. And just to have all these tracks and make it look so busy, it's great. And with access to both the inner loop and the outer loop, with the interconnected switches, and then having the switch yard right here, it actually gives me a potential of doing a lot of switching operations. And sometimes I just get tired of running trains around round circles, so I can do switching operations. And the great part about having the two loops is that I can have a train going around and around in the outer loop, and then just take my GP7 and be able to do some switching operations while the other train's running. It's really cool, and I definitely love this side of the layout. Now we're going to quickly go over the control systems and the layout. It's nothing too complicated. I run Lino Legacy and TNPCS. I run primarily the Lino stuff. I have TNPC and Legacy.
So how long is that video?
Primary control system. However,
What?
Oh, you're like almost done. Cause Ari hit the 2-hour point for the stream.
You know what? Yeah, let's cut the stream.
I'm just gonna.
There you go. All right. So, for those who showed up in stream, thank you all for showing up. And for those that are likely going to see this as a video, hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to see more. I'm JFC Studios.
This is Paimon. No, I'm kidding. Okay, does that still count? That's my outro.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. You're dismissed, studio crew. Peace.
Okay, let's stop.